Hotep Sinuhena Sinut Itiren Ishakan Gukemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is FBA Fake Outrage. Tariq Nasheed promotes white supremacy. First of all, I have no beef with my people in America. And I want you to know that Africans and Caribbeans have love for Black Americans. Tariq Nasheed has turned hate into a business. He has turned hate into a hustle. Whatever you want to do, feel free. You don't need to hate Africans and Caribbeans. Now, you're going to see that he is promoting white supremacy. He has put forward so many Moorish people come up with that Moorish narratives. You know, the Moors, the followers of the Moorish Science Temple of the Moorish Science Temple of America, right? The followers of Drew Ali. Here's an example right there. And I will share the link so everybody can get on the panel. We're just going to do that so that people can come in.
Right?
But this is not only he had it on the screen, but he even holds the book. He's showing that book to the people. This is a video. Did on Duke's University right there. All right. That book that he has in his hand, you have that part.
Donnie Williams isn't a place to be. And you know what? I will fast forward the video. All right, there it is.
Right here. Ibn Khaldun. But they'll call him an Arab, but he's African. When you are the true Arab. And if you look at my hand, I'm holding the book right there in my hand in Tunisia, in North Africa. Everybody that graduates, right, they actually stand in front of this man's statue. How many people who truly know who Ibn Khaldun is? We don't know who this man is, but all of them from Zuckerberg on down, they all study Ibn Khaldun. Let me just show you something. Bear with me. I'm going to show you another one. Just bear with me.
Khaldun.
Ibn Khaldun.
So actually, he actually stood in front of two different statues of Ibn Khaldun. Proud. And he's like, how many people know who Ibn Khaldun? Does he even know who Ibn Khaldun? I mean, he said that when I spoke to him, it's the first time he heard that Cleopatra was Greek. But anyway.
Yep.
So I'm over here risking my life to bring this information back to you that you.
Now, this I like because he said it the last time. He's risking his life.
Yep.
He's traveling to Tunisia. He's risking his life. Now, lately, indeed, there's been some situation, about, African migrants over there. But I don't think they will holler at an American dude. If they know the person is American, I don't think they're going to want that smoke. Nope. You know what I'm saying? But let me just go ahead, brother.
Look at me.
They told me when I was over there, they said, dude, we got you. You would take care of your room. So when I'm over here, they're telling me I should stay in tune.
Look at me.
They told me when I was over there, they said, dude, we got you. You would take care of your room and board with me. So bear with me. Let me move forward on who this guy is. Okay? Bear with me. Let me go a little further on him. And so what throw people off with him is they will call him an Arab when you don't understand that you are the original Arab people.
And when I heard him say that, I was like, man, this dude is already pseudo, and I'm talking to
I think we're getting
the
close
Arabs
to
are the true original people.
I don't want to know about him because every last one of them reads Ibn Khaldun's work.
Brother, you know he was anti-black, right? You know he made negrophobic statements.
Anti-black, brother.
He said that black people were inferior.
Brother, that sounds stupid. You sound like a butthole saying that. Let me tell you something. I did a video on this. You sound like
he played himself, man.
No, he said that sounds stupid. You sound like a butthole. But then, if we go back to the university,
that's
University,
that's funny talk right there, dude.
Yeah. We have seen that Negroes are in general characterized by levity, acceptability, and great emotionalism. They are fun, eager to dance whenever they are here, Melody. They are everywhere described as stupid. So stupid. Beyond the Sahel to the south, there is no civilization in a proper sense. There are only humans who are closer to dumb animals than to rational beings. They live in thickets and caves and eat herbs and unprepared grain. They frequently eat each other. We eat each other. That doesn't sound stupid. Yeah, and to be obeyed. And the icing on the cake, they cannot be considered human beings. You know what I'm saying? Brother, you're pseudo.
Brother, whatever you saying pseudo, everybody's.
Now, the reason why I told him you're pseudo, because earlier he said that I sound stupid and like a butthole. You know what I'm saying? Let me go back.
All right, now I'm sharing another one. You know very well that Tariq Nasheed has put forward Nation of Islam members like Dr. Wesley Mohammed, like Riza Islam, and many others. So here, Nation of Islam teaching that black people are marked. You have the link in the chat. Let's hear it.
So Shabazz was not permitted to stay in that area, so he took his family into the jungle of East Asia, which we now call Africa, to make a people close to nature. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, this is the origin of kinky hair, because we didn't have kinky hair prior to that. The hair on our head was like the hair on our eyebrows. The hair on your eyebrows straight, the hair on your head is not the same as the hair on your eyebrow. But the hair of every other people is the same as their eyebrow. Your eyebrow straight, your hair something different. Wouldn't you like the hair on your head to be as straight as the hair on your eyebrow? That's why you so busy frying it. That's why you so busy pulling it. Because your nature tells you that the kink I mean, you know, with I'm black and I'm proud, we got to learn to be proud of kinks. Because most of your family of other black people on the earth, jet black. They didn't have no broad nose and thick lips and kinky hair. They were dark-skinned people, jet black, but they had straight hair, a thinner lip, a thinner nose. But we are marked as a different kind of black person.
Marked as a different kind of black person.
And we were rejected and despised, not only from the circle of the gods, but
rejected and despised not only by the circle of the gods.
We were despised and rejected by all the other dark people of the earth. This is why today black people with kinky hair and broad nose and thick lips are rejected.
Black people with kinky hair, broad nose, and thick lips are rejected
in every society. I want you to hear me well tonight. Yes, sir. Why are we rejected?
Why?
Because the essence of beauty is in obedience and submission to God.
The essence of beauty is in obedience and submission to God.
And the essence of ugliness is when you rebel against God.
And the essence of ugliness is when you rebel against God. That's why I talk about FBA fake outrage, the fake outrage of FBA people who had a lot of smoke for Busta Rhymes, saying that Busta Rhymes has stated that Black Americans have no culture. I didn't hear that from him. Isn't that way worse than what they claim Busta Rhymes said? Donnie Williams would wonder what Cam would say about this, LOL. Well, I wonder as well. I don't know if Cam is a member of the NOR, but in the song when he dissed Ice Cube, he talked about Mustafa, and I think that's Farrakhan's son, who maybe still, but was, if I'm not mistaken, head of the FOIs, you know. So West Coast Cam is free to dialogue, you know what I'm saying? I'm not lying on people.
And when you rebel against God, in your rebellion, you are marked with a certain mark of your rebellion, which is the disfigurement of your
the disfigurement
internal self, which manifests in the disfigurement of your external self.
So black people are marked and disfigured. Tariq Nasheed promotes that. Ask him. He can come through as well, but he's a punk coward, so he wouldn't come up. Some of his followers may come up, but most of the followers of Tariq Nasheed are weak and cowardly too. I'm going to share the link real soon.
And this is why when you look at our people, wherever we are found on the earth, you find us either disfiguring ourselves physically, because we are disfigured on the inside because of rebellion.
We are disfigured on the inside because of rebellion. Here's the link to get on the panel. You just have to use a webcam. That's all. Now, Tariq Nasheed supports Sanada. What did Sanada say about black people? Hold on. I have the music playing already. There it is. And I'm going to share the link as well. Actually, I'm going to do that now. Share the link in the chat. So in your own time, you can put it up.
None of us follow Farrakhan over here, man. So I'll say it again. Black people are the worst of the worst when it comes to their own kind.
Worst of the worst.
I'm going to say it again, y'all.
Again?
We are the worst people in the world when it comes to tearing down your own people. I make no apology for that statement. The niggas, it's like these dumb black ass niggas that was created in America by the white man.
Dang. You guys were complaining about Busta Rhymes. That's 10 times worse than what you claim Busta Rhymes says. What's up, Tariq Nasheed? You support him, don't you? He got a trophy from that guy. Tariq Nasheed got a trophy from that guy called Sanada.
These dumb black ass niggas that was created in America by the white man. One thing I can tell you, brother, is black people, we ain't shit, man. Our people ain't shit. Black people ain't shit, bro. We can talk about this white man all day, but nah, man, black people ain't up. We ain't shit, man. Our people is fucked up.
The link to what you heard is in the chat. The video is called FBA Fake Outrage. Tariq Nasheed supports Sanada, who insulted black people, but Busta Rhymes didn't. So here's the link to get on the panel. Where are you? Now, this is a quick one here. What did Tariq Nasheed say?
I'm sure if that live stream was a direct response to Fat Joe and Busta Rhymes, right? Yeah. But there's been this whole debate recently regarding the origins of hip hop. Mm-hmm. Now, Fat Joe came out and he recently said that Latinos, in the Bronx had 50-50 hand in creating hip hop. Even Busta Rhymes said hip hop was created by Puerto Ricans and blacks. Mm-hmm. So what are your take? Why are people trying to lay claim to hip hop?
Right. That claim Fat Joe is making is absolutely false. Blacks and Latinos did not create 50-50 hip hop. It wasn't equal at all. Not only that, because Busta Rhymes, he's going around here saying, well, hip hop started in Jamaica and Jamaicans brought hip hop to black people here in America. That's a damn lie too. Not only is that a lie, there are zero influences from Caribbean culture on hip hop's creation.
So you have the link in the chat, and we all heard Tariq Nasheed say there are zero influences from Caribbean culture on hip hop's creation. Or as a matter of fact, I'm going to have to repost it again because there's no space. Oh, is the link work? Oh, the link still works. Okay, it's okay. I don't need to delete it. Okay. Now, like I said, the link is here. Where are you guys? Tariq Nasheed has been pimping you. Don't even know what, shaking my head. Now, it's amazing. I'm already amazed because every day I get so many comments on that video dealing with the microphone check from Tariq Nasheed, where he uses hip hop as a tool of xenophobia. But you guys are weak. And for those who just arrived recently, I have love for my people in America. I have love for black people in America. And I can tell you that Africans and Caribbeans have love for black people in America. The majority of them do. If you come across a few that may be talking sideways, it's a minority. Do not make a rule out of an exception. Do not be fooled nor misled. Black people in the Caribbeans, in Africa, got love for you, brothers and sisters, in America. Tariq Nasheed has been pimping weak-minded individuals or people who are just sick and tired. He has played on people's emotion, talking about reparations. But on his FBA website, there is nothing about reparations. Can somebody tell me where are the plans for reparations? Where are you guys? Every day you leave comments. Oh, here come that dude. Now, can you just read what it says on the screen? A link to get on the panel, use a webcam. For those who may wonder who it is the guy who, like, maybe for a year and a half, 2 years, has been, and he sends me some private message. I'm not going to read it. You can use a webcam and come to the real world, So everybody could see that the message was the same, okay? So I'm so surprised. Some people went in the comments and said, oh, that or this, that or that. You can't come to the real world? Is this how miserable your life is? Tariq Nasheed has pimped you guys. We all make mistakes in life. I made mistake before. If you don't want to unite with certain group of people, it's your right and your choice. All I'm trying to say is that Caribbeans and Africans have love for you, brothers and sisters in America. Tariq Nasheed has turned hate into a hustle. Tariq Nasheed has turned hate into a business. Do not be fooled. Do not be misled. He's been talking about reparations, acting like Caribbeans and Africans are stopping Black Americans for fighting for reparations. But on his FBA website, there's nothing about reparations. Am I lying or not? Am I right or wrong? Where are you guys? Where are the FBA people? All of you guys who have that smoke against Caribbeans and Africans, calling them theaters and many other names. How come we don't put up? How come we don't show up? We can dialogue. You can disagree with me, it's fine. You can agree with me also if you want. Some people say that FBA are a minority among the Black community in America. I still see no webcam. It's the same person. It's the same person. There's no webcam. I need to see your face. One day you will come to the real world. This brother, when I didn't have that requirement of using a webcam, he came on my panel many times. We had many different discussions. He's one of those, Rebel isn't a place to be hotel. He's one of those who believes that, he's indigenous to America, So, for real, Tariq Nasheed followers, Tariq Nasheed is a punk coward, so he's not going to put up, he's not going to show up. But all these other people have all that smoke, all that energy, you don't show up, for real? All right, I'm going to wait a little bit and then cut it a day, I ain't going to be saying the same thing every day, but my goodness. That video I made about Tariq Nasheed using hip hop, you know what? I can show you some of the comments. Make sure you subscribe to my second channel because sometimes I live stream over there only. And Joe Burnett isn't a place to be. Here you have the link to subscribe to my second channel. Now, there's also the Hoodoo remix, but check this out. That video right here, 4 days ago, microphone check by Tariq Nasheed used as a tool of xenophobia. I'm going to share the link, but I want you to watch something. There are many comments that I have deleted because these people coming out disrespectful. If you disagree, it's cool, but don't be disrespectful. So you have the link in the chat right there. All right. Oh, almost made a mistake. Now, how many views does that video have? 1,600 views. Now, if I go to my live stream, that's my second channel. It's not my main channel, right? Those are the most viewed videos. 4 days ago, right? So you have 5,400, 4,200, 3,800, 2,900, 2,000, 1,600. So it is the 6th of the 7 most viewed videos in only 4 days, which means that in a few days, in a few weeks, it will be one of my most viewed videos, if not my most viewed videos. And there are so many comments. But you know what? On another note, what I would like you to see
Pour mes pattes,
is this video called Kemet and Ma'ad Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. As you can see, it has 403,000 views. You can see it has 1,600 comments. You can see it has 10,000 likes. I'm going to make it short. Boom, Kemet and Ma'at in your own time. You have the link there. So come on now. All of you guys who speak negatively about Caribbeans and Africans, you don't want to dialogue, you don't own up to your views. It's sad because the whole world can see it. Basically, you guys leave in the comment section. Even the reparation that you're talking about, because you butt kissing Tariq Nasheed, who's been pimping you, you have no plans for it. Tariq Nasheed has no plan for it. Nothing on the FBA website. And you call yourself FBA. Who came up with FBA? Wasn't it Tariq Nasheed? It's not a good look for real. Have all that energy in the comment section. When it's time to disrespect Caribbeans and Africans, you have all that energy, but you don't put up. My goodness. What a disappointment. Now, I inform people on my 2 channels that I will go live 6 hours before the live stream. 6 hours before the live stream. So you all know, but you're all scared. I know some FBA people don't speak negatively about Africans and Caribbeans. And I thank you for that. I thank you for that. Because you understood that there's no need to hate and disrespect Africans and Caribbeans. Tariq Nasheed, shame on you. You are weak. And as you can see, your followers who follow you blindly, those who follow you blindly and copy you when you disrespect Caribbeans and Africans, they are weak too. They don't man up. Tariq Nasheed, feel free to do whatever you want in life. You just don't need to disrespect Africans and Caribbeans. And if you talk about reparations so much, then how about putting a program, plan of action? Because on the official FBA website, there's nothing about reparations. Remember, brothers and sisters in America, Africans and Caribbeans have love for you. And I guess from now on, we don't even have to worry too much about those anti-African and anti-Caribbeans FBA people, those who are anti-Africans and anti-Caribbeans, because we can all see that they are cowards and weak. They are coward and weak people. They don't show up. They don't put up. They live in a fantasy world. Chris, I would need you to use a webcam, please. That's what it says in the message. Link to get on the panel. In parentheses, use a webcam. You are welcome. Whether you agree or disagree with me, everybody's welcome. Just use a webcam. So take your time. You know, and when I say webcam, it can be a mobile phone, as long as I can see your face, you know, and we can talk. You're all welcome. FB Bennett wrote, damn, nothing about reparations, LOL. There's nothing on the FBA website about reparations. But Tariq Nasheed has been pimping the weak-minded ones, playing on their emotion. And some people are acting like it's because of Caribbeans and Africans that they don't have reparations. So a lot of FBA people took issues with Busta Rhymes. And I'm actually, you know what? Let me show you. Let me show you a few comments. Live, microphone check. Did I share that one in the chat? Microphone check. Yeah, I shared it. So you have the link right here, okay? Now, this person disagreed with the title and put use as a tool of not getting your creation stolen. So apparently some people are stealing hip hop. Really? So people who practice Kung Fu in America or in Europe, they are stealing Kung Fu, are they? Are they? The people who are practicing karate, they are stealing karate, are they? The people who are practicing Islam, they are stealing Islam, are they? The people who are practicing Christianity or Judaism, they are stealing it as well. This person here wrote, when they doing them, it's pride. When they do us, when we do us, it's xenophobia. When they are doing them, are they disrespecting Black Americans solely because of where they were born? I don't believe that. This person agrees with that previous comment. He wrote facts. Now, this person, it was a funny comment. He wrote, first of all, we influenced toasting, ska, and reggae, and this was said by the Jamaicans. So people in America influenced toasting, ska, and reggae. Okay, don't know where that comes from. We have no reason to try to say we invented a musical genre that we didn't, because we invented every music genre in America since the 1800s. Ragtime and the blues, and everything that you hear today in music comes out of the blues. We're not xenophobic because we're not even thinking about nobody. We have enough problems to be thinking about some crazy Well, you say we're not xenophobic, you may not be, but will you deny that many FBA people are talking disrespectfully, negatively about Africans and Caribbeans? I'm not making that up, am I? Somebody feels that I'm making that up, then come on the panel and let me and tell us. Have you Bennett wrote, are they stealing Islam and Christianity and Kung Fu? LOL. This person agrees with the previous comment. Here, that person wrote, Cool Herc even said he wanted to be like Black Americans. This person here wrote, when FBA state the facts about our musical history and culture, we're wrong. Well, I'm never wrong. I don't think that people are wrong for stating facts. DJ Cool Herc has nothing to do with hip hop. Is that right or wrong? But everybody can just steal ours and act like theirs. We are the original creators of it. Of it all. And that's no cap. Just the truth with the proof. Oh, for real? The proof? FBA all day and then some more. Okay, feel free. Here he wrote, nothing but love for you, brother. I stand with preserving one's culture, and hip hop or rap is a Black American creation. And that's fact, like it or not. Do your research as you do with Kemet and see the truth for yourself. Peace. And I'm most grateful and appreciative for your works. Thanks. This person here wrote, shout out to the FBAs. I am Jamaican. Hip hop was totally a Black American creation, and there's nothing wrong with saying it. I apologize to you all for those Caribbean creating the division. We need to carry our load. What division? Here, I think the issue of I think the issue is the lack of understanding of true American history. No, this is a long message, so it's too long. Now here, he wrote, Busta Rhymes started this when he said Caribbeans and Latinos created hip-hop only because Americans don't have a culture. So I asked him, can you share the link to see Busta Rhymes say what you claimed, that quote-unquote Americans don't have culture? And he told me, type Busta Rhymes, No Culture is the 3-minute videos. And I told him I watched the 3-minute 44 seconds video called Busta Rhymes Says Black Americans Have No Culture and claims Latinos created hip hop ? And I added Busta Rhymes did not say that Black Americans have no culture, and he did not say that Americans have no culture. Then he replied, okay, you're right. It never came out of his mouth. At least he kept it real. When he said the US ain't got no culture, you convince yourself he's not talking about you. Americans ain't got no culture. Everything came from us, the Caribbeans and Latinos. His quote, you probably don't identify as an American, so he's not talking to you. It's outrageous to not believe what you've seen and heard unless it brought shame and embarrassment or division. Well, it's outrageous that you have no problem with Tariq Nasheed promoting white supremacy. Now, if you heard Black people are marking this figure, the essence of ugliness, you heard that, right? You heard also Sanetta said that Black people ain't shh, right? Tariq Nasheed supports him too. So that's a fake outrage that you have. Am I lying? And that's about it. So once again, now Donnie Williams wrote Tariq is up indeed, always causing division. And Joe Bennett wrote the U.S. government owes reparations to Black people around the world for all the atrocities it has committed in the guise of religion and democracy. But I understand that, you know, if people want to go for reparations, then it will have to be done, you know, based on people's countries. Ultimately, maybe in the European Union if they want to, you know. I mean, we know that no modern country in modern time, you know, we're not aware of any country that wants, you know, to give reparations, you know. But it doesn't mean that people should not try, you know. But if we have more unity among Black people, you know, we can do well in many instances, you know. But by all means, you know, if people in America want to go for reparations, nobody's stopping you. Tariq Nasheed is the one causing division and hate. So you have the link to get on the panel. I'm going to wait too long because, you know, people can see that nobody pulls up, you know, because those because once again, some FBA are not anti-Caribbeans and anti-Africans. And for those who arrived recently, Black people in the Caribbeans and in Africa have love for Black people in America. Do not be fooled. Do not be misled. Tariq Nasheed has turned hate into a business. He has turned hate into a hustle. All right. Well, I expected, you know, I wouldn't even say hard. It's not even about hard. No, it's not a fight. It's not a challenge to a debate about presenting something complicated, you know. It's a confirmation that those people who are against Caribbeans and Africans, right, and who allow hip hop to be used as a tool of xenophobia, they are just weak people. And it's just for the record. Andrew Bennett wrote, I understand that too. I'm just pointing out how ridiculous the claim is about their FBA stance. And once again, Tariq Nasheed is the one who came up with FBA, Foundational Black American, and on the official FBA website, there's nothing about reparations. And I've been asking you, what are the plans for reparations? But when it's time to disrespect Caribbeans and Africans, many of Tariq Nasheed's followers, you know, oh yeah, they have a lot of They have a lot of talking points. And as we've seen, they had a lot of smoke for Busta Rhymes, who did not say half of what Farrakhan say about black people being marked and disfigured. Busta Rhymes didn't say half of what Sanada said when he said that black people ain't shh. But Tariq Nasheed supports both of them. Tariq Nasheed has been promoting white supremacy. And we heard a Moorish person called Sabir Bey. And Tariq Nasheed may act like, may say, oh, yeah, I ain't cool with Sabir Bey, even though he participated in one of the Hidden Color series, Who's going to deny that Tariq Nasheed is down with the Moors? Do you think that Sabir Bey is the only Moor who upholds Ibn Khaldun? Just ask the Moors. Ibn Khaldun said that black people are close to dumb animals, that they should not be considered, that they cannot be considered human beings. If that ain't white supremacy, what is it? FBA, upholding FBA. Tariq Nasheed has promoted white supremacy. Now, all your anti-Africans and anti-Caribbean FBA people, you have all that smoke for Busta Rhymes and other Caribbeans or Africans. But the people who teach you that you are marked and disfigured, that you ain't that you are effed up, you have no smoke for them just because Tariq Nasheed is cool with them. How do you sound like? What do you look like? Nowhere to be seen. And that's sad. And that's sad. Now, for the dude who came in earlier, I don't even want to say his initials because, that would be advertisement. And he's looking for the advertisement, But you are an indigenous dude, right? Now, yourself, you're a grown man. You're too scared to show your face. You don't uphold your views. Fine. Ain't you sad seeing that none of you guys show up? You guys live in an anonymous and unidentified world. You guys are liver than the mofo in the chat section, in the comment section. Privately on social media. Twitter fingering. It is what it is. I didn't make that up. The link is there. Where are you guys? All that smoke in the comments. All the people who call me a terror, where are you? You're not articulate? You have the intelligence or the brain to have a discussion like human beings? For real? Weak and whack. Tariq Nasheed, you are weak and whack. And look at your followers. Look at your followers. Now, thank you for the FBA who are not anti-Africans and anti-Caribbeans. But if you identify yourself as FBA, a term created by Tariq Nasheed, and you have other people who identify themselves with the same term and they are anti-African and anti-Caribbeans, that's a huge problem. I'm not down, not cool with Africans talking bad or being anti-Black Americans. It goes both ways. Remember, brothers and sisters, in America, Caribbeans and Africans have love for you. A lot of people make a rule out of an exception. And I asked not long ago to somebody, okay, those Africans and Caribbeans, that you feel talk bad about Black Americans, would you say it's a minority? Would you say it's half of them or a majority? And most of the time, the answer is, whoever I ask, it's a minority. You know what I'm saying? Now, that smoke that those anti-African and anti-Caribbeans FBA have, how come they don't have that smoke for white supremacists? It's strange. You've heard the term divide and conquer. So some people may be promoted. Some people may be promoted for that division among black people. Once again, do you see Italians say, "Oh, we don't have nothing to do with Italy"? No, we Americans have nothing to do with Italy. You hear Chinese people say the same thing? "Oh no, I'm American. I don't have nothing to do with China." We can do better than that. It's not about being perfect. We can do better than that. Africans and Caribbeans have love. Now, you know, in about what 20 minutes, there's going to be 1 hour that I've been live, and then I can call it a day. You know what I'm saying? I inform people 6 hours before the last stream that I will be live. I just wait an hour because it's symbolic, and after that, I call it a day. I bounce. No show. Zero. Fair. Tariq Nasheed, fair. The anti-African and anti-Caribbeans, fair. Bennett Rochaka, I will come up and represent every. I have love for my people in America. I have love for black people in America. I have no problem if people want to go with this new identity of FBA Foundational Black American. Here's the guy again with no webcam. Initial letter H, letter C. It has a username that starts with an A. And you're still typing messages, private messages. I'm not reading, brother. I'm not. And I thought you would be tired because before I used to read your private messages. Sometimes I will put you on a panel just so we can hear your voice. I will ask you a question or two and then put you off the panel. I'm tired of doing that. Man, you sound like you are in your 40s. You can't even use a webcam. What are you scared of? What are you hiding for? Is it the thing that we see on the HOK, Sanetta's panel? With so many rapists and child molesters? I'm not accusing you. I'm just wondering, what are you hiding? Why are you hiding so much? You go live and you try to teach people this is what we are, this is what we do, but yet you're hiding. It is what it is. Feel free. You have the right to hide, but why do you hit the link, but yet you don't have a webcam? And you know that I'm asking people to use a webcam. Why do you do that all the time? Are you that bored? My goodness. I thought they would be there, man. I thought they would show up. But in the chat, I mean, in the comments, oh my goodness. Twitter fingering. Liver than the mofo with the Twitter fingers. What's up with the Tariq Nasheed's museum? Donnie Williams was a troll. You heard, brother? He called you a troll. Are you a troll, brother?
Well, maybe that's why I don't want to.
Okay, thank you. All right. The link to get on the panel is here. Then he has put some more comments in the chat. JTV. I'd like to make sure it's you, but I know your voice, so let's find out. Is that you, Jay?
Shaka. Yeah,
hey,
sorry.
brother,
Let me put my light on, man. Oops, sorry. Oops. Quickly put my light on to show you my face, show that I'm not a UFO.
Thank you. Appreciate that, brother.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, if you don't mind, I'm gonna. All right, I'll leave the light on.
I don't mind.
I'll leave the light on. And
what's on your mind?
Yeah, what happened? Yeah, what happened? As I know it, the Jamaican music was heavily influenced by American music, as in that we used to do cover songs. So most of the music, most of the like the early music was sort of Americanized. Before that, there was mento, and that would have more been from Africa. So like the African rhythm. So on the fact that I know for a fact that the Jamaicans have put input into hip hop, without a doubt.
They are denying that, though. You know.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame, but also you know, it's a shame because for an example, if you could find a group of people across the world, I'm looking at my map at the moment, and say who do you look like and who do you share similarities with, it's Africa all the way. So I can't work it out, and why people can't accept that. You know, because all the music, all the dancing and everything is in Africa as well. You know, so I just find it
it's the result of colonization, brother.
Exactly.
It's a result of colonization. So they come up with different identities, you know, just like the Moors did, you know, like Sabia Bay, Tahaka Bay, you know, and many other people, you know. But my thing is, you know, I'm not tripping too much on the music, you know. It's not my focus. My focus is to tell Black people in America that Caribbeans and Africans have love for them. They should not be fooled nor misled, and they don't need to hate nor dislike Caribbeans and Africans. They can do whatever they want. It's fine. Tariq Nasheed has made a hustle, a very profitable financial hustle out of hate, you know, and we don't need that, you know. So if anything, I would like you to remember it's that message, you know. There's been so much smoke, so much hate in the comments, you know what I'm saying? But when it's time to speak, you guys are not there. That dude is just there again. He's just there. Can you come up, please?
Sir.
Okay. Feel free, JTV. Oh, you're on mute, brother.
He's saying some very negative stuff there, man. So I'm gonna
Oh,
jump down.
I did not read the private messages. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, I read them, but you know, he's getting a bit.
You don't need to comment on that. He's just scared to show his face for whatever reason. He's just, you know, he's just a coward. That's all.
Saying that we're biased. I mean, I don't know.
No, don't worry, brother. I'm sorry. Please don't be offended. But you know, he wants that. He wants us to read his messages and to address them. You know what I'm saying? Because he lives in that anonymous, unidentified world. So he will be happy. You know what I'm saying? If you use a webcam, you are welcome. You are welcome. All you have to do is use a webcam. That's all. So anybody else, you have the link to get on the panel. Feel free. You can disagree with me. It's fine. We can talk. We can dialogue. You know, we're not going to agree on everything anyway. It's only 10 minutes to go, and then I'll call it a day. But it's a bad look. Tariq Nasheed, dang. Your team looks bad. Your team look weak.
Jack, I'll see you soon, man. Take care, bro.
Yeah, see you soon. Thank you, brother JTV. Dang. My goodness. Now, I really thought there would be a few, man. In the comment section, man. Oh, man. It is what it is for the record, you know. I guess we're not going to need to address them anymore. I actually overestimated the FBA movement. I actually thought that there were way more FBA people. I really thought there were more FBA people, and particularly, you know, more willing to talk and dialogue, you know. They're probably sending messages, you know, emails to Tariq Nasheed. What do I say? What should I say? You know, the few of them will have his phone number. What should I say? But by themselves, they can't say jack. Just following blindly Tariq Nasheed. So when it's time to disrespect Caribbeans and Africans, oh my goodness, they're liver than a mofo. Do what you want to do, but you don't need to hate Africans and Caribbeans. And like you read, oh, Busta Rhymes started it for real. But people would say Black people they get a pass. People who say that black people are marked and disfigured from the inside, and that's how we got kinky hair. That gets a pass too. Are you kidding me? All the rapists and child molesters promoted by that dude who said that black people that gets a pass too. But you're gonna disrespect some Caribbeans and Africans just because of where they were born, or because they feel like some people outside of America who are not born in America participated in a quote unquote creation of hip hop. But the people who rape girls, who rape women, you have no problem with them. You don't call them names, but you're going to spend all this time calling black Africans and black Caribbeans names, calling them feathers and many other names. Are you kidding me? You're looking so weak and whack when you do that. You don't need to do that. 8 minutes to go and it will be an hour. My goodness. All this talk, all this smoke with the keyboard, not even in real life. Be able to do some reading before I go to bed. Remember, Caribbeans and Africans got love for black people in America. Do not be fooled. Do not be misled. But this guy here who defends rapists and child molesters, none of the FBA people have smoke for him. Well, I didn't see it.
After this whole polite case go on, and when this shit is over with, I want to see all you niggas. Listen to me good, y'all. Rob on, Garfield, all y'all know who I'm talking about. I want to see all you niggas, because I'm gonna be pulling up some reports of molestation in Harlem, in the Bronx, some fresh ones that just went on. I want to see y'all stand up and fight.
Tariq Nasheed supports him. Ask him. If not, tell Tariq Nasheed to publicly state that he does not support him.
None of us follow Farrakhan over here, man. The minute they talk about your God, look at what you doing. Acting like a bitch, losing all your emotion. So another said the God is a bitch. Yes, I said the motherfucker's a bitch. You
Dang. Tariq Nasheed supports that guy.
There's nothing special about you because you following some spook ass God, some God who we know is narcissistic, who's demonic, who's a goddamn liar, who's bipolar. The God of the Bible is a bipolar motherfucker.
Divinely inspired isn't the place to be. Peace to you, brother. Now, I'm so surprised. I did not expect that. But those anti-African and anti-Caribbean FBA people, you know, they are no show. I overestimated them greatly. You know, it may be 20 of them, actually. It may be 20 of them. And out of the 20, it may be half of them willing to show their face and, you know, own up to their stance. So now we all know. We all know. Twitter fingering, creating accounts, being on all the social medias with so many accounts, re-uploading the same videos, putting the same talking points, and acting like there are so many of them. Am I lying? You guys were no show. Now that you know that Tariq Nasheed pimped you guys, that he appealed to your emotion, talking about reparation, yet he has no plan for reparation on the official FBA website, then you can just stop hating Africans and Caribbeans. If you don't want to unite with whoever you choose, it's on you. You just don't need to hate Caribbeans and Africans. Divine Spot wrote, how could anyone follow Tariq Nasheed? He's pseudo and full of BS. Well, some people are desperate. Misery loves company. You know what I'm saying? But I just thought there were way more followers, you know what I'm saying? But now we know. We've seen it. 6 hours before the live stream, I informed people. And every day, there's so many comments on that video about the microphone check. Oh my goodness. There was so much energy with the 20 fingers. Anyway, I am reassured now that I realize that those anti-Africans and anti-Caribbean people are so few. I really thought there were way more, but there are so few in reality. Maybe it's Tariq Nasheed also creating so many of these accounts online. Is Tariq Nasheed's museum still going? So he has a museum. Does he have artifacts in that museum? What are Tariq Nasheed's plan for reparations? Ask Tariq Nasheed, do you support Filthy Frankie Senator who said that black people are in Ask him. He promotes white supremacy. Good, 3 minutes to go. Been there, it would have been an hour. 2 minutes to go. 1 hour, none of them showing up. Oh my goodness. You know what, Tariq Nasheed, you were doing better dealing with relationships. Advice is about relationships right now. But Tariq Nasheed will reinvent himself real quick. He will. He just saw a niche. But anyway, I'm so reassured, man. I was worried because I thought it was so many of them who are running around hating Caribbeans and Africans. But as a matter of fact, it's just so few of them. It was just a hype, that's all. The hype sometimes he goes and it fades away, and we've seen that, and it's a good thing. And for those who arrived recently, Caribbeans and Africans have love for Black Americans. Don't you realize what LOL, Shaka? I'm not making that up. The link was shared. Anybody could get on the panel. Nothing scripted from me. People could have cut me off guard. But they know what's up. They know their doctrine is not strong. Their identity is just so recent. How long is the identity of FBA? Isn't it like 2 years old or something? Maybe a bit longer, but it's not a decade old, So if people want to have a new identity, by all means, feel free. You just don't need to hate Africans and Caribbeans, that's all. So there's a few seconds to go, and then I can do my closing remarks. Boom, 1 hour. Thank you very much for those who are here. Remember, Caribbeans and Africans have love for Black Americans. Do not be fooled. Do not be misled. Tariq Nasheed used hate as a hustle. He used hate as a business, and it's not necessary. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to buy the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Do I do nature hotel. Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving middle nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam,
then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody is interested in learning the Meta Nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Nature classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class, and all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Nature class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/Ma'at Forever.